Sorry, Krallis, didn't mean to step on your feet. No actual hermits or mobs were used in the making of this video other than copper golems.
Shh.
The myth of the first spark, as preserved by the Order of the Spark. Long before the book bridge rose from the shelves, before the co-author corner brewed its first cup of story steam, the world had grown dim. People stared into glowing screens until their eyes forgot how to wander. Their minds, once wild and curious, became quiet. And the books, the old gateways, the paper portals sat, untouched, gathering dust like forgotten spells. Worst of all, a great sin spread across the land. People began judging every book by its cover. They no longer opened pages. They no longer listened for the whisper of adventure waiting inside. The world grew numb, but in that stillness, in that quiet, something tiny stirred. A spark. Not a flame, not yet. Just a flicker of imagination. Small enough to be ignored, stubborn enough to survive. It drifted between the pages of an unopened book, humming softly, waiting for someone, anyone to notice. And then it ignited. From that single spark burst 1,000 colors. A new world unfolded, then another, then a universe. Stories spilled out like constellations. Road trips across the stars began with the turn of a page. Forgotten dreams stretched their limbs and yawned themselves awake. The spark grew into a beacon, calling out to those who still felt the tug of wonder. Friends found each other again. Families gathered around stories instead of screens. Communities formed, not out of algorithms, but out of imagination. And from this rebirth came a society, dedicated to protecting the spark, nurturing it, and passing it from hand to hand like a lantern in the dark. They called themselves the Order of the Spark, or Toots. Keepers of imagination, walkers of pages, believers that a single idea can change a world. Their creed was simple: release your spark and trust your Toots. And so the universe continues to grow, one spark, one story, one turn of a page at a time. Welcome, everyone, to the Co-Author Corner bookstore. My name is Logan, and this whole world you're seeing is my server. And here at the Co-Author Corner, my friends and I want to show you how this place works. It all starts with a Spark book. For 5 emeralds, you can buy one. Write down a spark, your story idea, and drop it into the Spark book at the front of the store. When that box lights up, I know a spark has arrived. I check it, and then I toot that spark into a full Minecraft story. Once the story is ready, I put it right here on the shelves. I write a little blurb or description and place it on the lectern or in the frame so you can read what it's about. If you like it, you can take a copy off the shelf and drop a diamond in the payment chest. Simple as that. And before we go any further, I want to take a moment to thank the very first and completely unknowing spark giver. The person whose spark inspired this entire bookstore. None other than the architect of the build itself, Minecraft. Please check them out over on YouTube. Their spark lit the lantern that started all of this. And while we're talking about sparks, I want to acknowledge something important. Many of the builds you see in my world come from other creators, tutorials I followed, ideas I adapted, sparks that traveled far beyond their original borders. Every one of those builds became part of my story, part of this server's history, part of the world we're making together. Here at the Co-Author Corner, we believe in creative collaboration. We believe in honoring the sparks that ignite our journey. And we believe that sharing inspiration doesn't make you less original. It makes the world more connected. Now, we want to hear your sparks. Every week, I'll be live on Twitch, Mondays and Tuesdays from 9 a.m. to noon Pacific Standard Time. You're invited to join me here on the server, toss sparks around, hang out, and watch as this world grows. And every week, I'll take one spark straight from chat and turn it into a Minecraft storybook that gets added right here to the co-author corner shelves. Then, every Friday, I'll post a video on YouTube of me reading that week's story. This isn't an ordinary book club. This is a book club where the stories we read are the stories we make together. Your spark, my toot, our story. That's why this place is called the Co-Author Corner. All spark givers will be credited in the comments of the video, but if you want your name in the co-author section inside the book itself, you can head over to my Fervor page and purchase the story. I'll add your name or gamer tag to the book and send you a copy you can easily paste into a Minecraft book and place on your own shelf. And if there's any story already in the store that you want for your world, you can purchase an easily pasted copy of those as well. I hope to see you on Monday and Tuesday over on Twitch, and if not, don't forget to catch this Friday's story, The Mirror Walker. Stay curious, stay creative, and always trust your toots.